Young Archibald went missing on September 17 after he left his brother's village Burby's home to pick up his two sisters from a nearby party in a nearby village. However, he never returned home and was last spotted riding a bicycle along the sisters' village public road. Two young men from the area, one of whom is known for molesting young boys, were arrested on Friday and they confessed to the brutal crime. They have been identified as Hilary Edwards, the main suspect, and Nicholas Christopher. Edwards reportedly told detectives that he raped the child and dumped him in the Berbice River after he, Archibald, became unconscious. As such, police found the young man's bicycle in the Berbice River behind the house of the two accused. Archibald's badly decomposed body was found on Sunday, September 23rd, at Cadbot River, which is located about 3 miles from the brothers' village, East Bank, Berbice.
We got more out there. And as sad it is, it's a wake-up call. Perhaps out of evil cometh good. That people are going to wake up and know, and you got to get predators out of your community. But yes, we got to go on, because there are more children out there that's needing our attention. As sad as it is, it's really, really sad. We could have saved this child if the community had done something.
That was Director of Child Care and Protection Agency Anne Greene. She was at the time speaking with the newsroom during an interview at her office. Ironically, Guyana is observing Child Protection Week under the theme Parenting with Families and Communities for Positive Outcomes for Children. As is evident, the incident surrounding the abuse and death of Archibald smacks in the face of the very theme. She called on persons to identify persons who are known predators in their communities.
Push them into the criminal justice system. Yeah, if you know of a predator, identify them, monitor them, supervise them. Somebody said they heard a child screaming. Surround the house. You know it's a known predator. So these are the things. So we are feeling it. Every time we lose a child, we go through something. Yeah, it's very, very hard.
Meanwhile, Greene told the newsroom that anyone who accepts payment or take payoff for someone who is hurting a child is worse than the perpetrators.
If you settle an issue and take payoff for somebody who's hurt a child or hurting a child, you're worse than the perpetrator. For me, yeah, this children matters cannot be settled at no level, none at all. It's damaging to the child, right? Your value, your relationship, or your value a few dollars you're selling me out. Children, that the self-esteem is affected. You hear the young man talking about his parents took money for that. It's something they can never forget.
Greene says there are also instances where denial plays a very big part in persons not taking the bull by the horn.
Some parents are really in denial. You know, none so blind as those that would not see, none so deaf as those that would not hear. They don't want to see, they don't want to hear because they got to deal with it. And dealing with it is hard because it might be you got to denounce somebody that you love. You gotta get them out of the house, and a lot of times parents can't deal with it. So they are in denial.
Greene reminded that children are the future, and if their present is not protected, then there will be no future. She cautioned the police that they have an obligation by law to immediately report to the Child Care and Protection Agency any acts of abuse against children. Leroy Smith, Newsroom.